Hey, hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at the Arena 2000 from Donna. It's an amp modeling and multi-effects processor. It contains a whopping 278 effects, has 80 high-resolution amp models, 50 cab IR presets, and the ability to load another 50 of your own IRs in here as well. Okay, 150 presets arranged into 50 banks of 3. I'm going to explain how the whole thing works. Okay, so must thank Donna for sending me the unit for demos and tutorials and things like this. So today I want to concentrate on how it actually works. Now you might notice up here in the top right corner here, you will see it comes with an app as well. Now I'm pretty sure the app is available on Android as well as iOS. This is the iOS version, and you will see that it mimics here exactly what's on the screen. So if you can't really see what's going on here, you'll definitely be able to see what's going on there in the app. So for example, if you pay attention to the preset name here, okay, which is 1A high there, which is the one it defaults to when you first turn it on. Although whatever preset you leave it on, when you turn it off, it will return to that preset. If I use the data encoder to change the preset, you'll see that it changes in the app as well. Okay. To navigate through using the pedals is very, very simple. Okay, so you have A, B, and C. So this is 0, 1. So it's 1A, 0, 1, high there. So it's 0, 1A. So it's the first preset. This is the second preset in that bank, okay, which is called Delay No More. And this is the third preset in that bank. Now, if you want to go up a bank, use your foot to press these two pedals at the same time. And now you'll see you're in bank up and down mode. So bank down will go back to the first bank, bank up, we'll go to the second bank, third bank, fourth bank, so on and so on. So let's just go back to 1A. Now you can select any of those presets from that bank. So for example, we could select Delay No More, like that, okay. Or then we could just go and select this, which is called Warm Tube, and it sounds like this. Just let me start my app up. Okay. Now you may also notice if we look at the display here, the display, the first thing up there is BPM 80 and then Control A and Control B. Control A is at the moment controlling drive and Control B is controlling reverb, right? The thing to look at here is once you press this, once you're selected on a preset and you press it, this will turn green and these two switches now become Control A and Control B. So if we look at the top here, if I switch this Control B off, our reverb will go off like that. And if I switch Control A on, our drive will come on like that. And then we can also switch the reverb on. Switch the drive off, exit that mode, and you're now back into preset select. Okay. Now, these are your amps and stuff and cabs and EQ and what have you and compressors. These are the effects that are available to you from inside the app. So you have reverb, delay, effects B, noise gating, EQ, cab, amp, drive. This is not the signal chain though. If we go home, the signal chain is this, and the signal chain is flexible. You can do whatever you like with it. To do this, you press this encoder here and this will turn blue. Now, what you can do is scroll down various different things. You'll see that there's a little arrow now appeared over the top of each of these as I'm scrolling through the chain. And let's say, for instance, you want to go and move the amp in front of the cab. What you do then is you select it with this little dot, press it again, and now you can just move this wherever you like. And you'll also see it moving on the app. Okay, so you can position your amp anywhere you like. And once you've got it where you want it, we'll leave it where it is. You just hit enter again, and now you can scroll through and choose another one. So say, for example, you wanted to look at B. Let's switch effects B on, and you'll see at the moment it's a pure boost, lead tone. I think that's like a compressor. You've got lots of different things to choose from. Let's choose a chorus. So it's on chorus now. It's effects B, right? Exit this. You might want to now put effects B. Let's press this again. Go and select effects B and put this there in front of the delay, which is switched off. And then again, when you're happy, you can press it and then you're free to control. Okay, let's go home again. Okay, now you can change the control, what the controls do. So for instance, on this one, which is high there, it sounds like this. Let's generate a new riff. Let's add some drive. So we have a gem fuzz. You have all different ones, obviously. So leave it on the big muff. Okay, let's stop that a sec. So go home. This is your home button. This is a back button. If you're in a menu that has more than kind of one page, you can go back in pages. I'll show you that as well. So for example, now you have Control B and Control C. Control B is controlling the tuner. Control C is controlling the reverb. So if we now press our button, which enters our control mode, if I press B, our tuner is going to come on. And there it is. And of course, it will bypass the sound. And you will see it through the actual what. In fact, if I play it all, try and find a note for us here like that. Look, see. Okay. If we want something else in there, let's go back. If we want something else in there, what we then do is down here, it says control. Press this and you'll see that Control B, which is tuner, is there. And then Control C, which is reverb. It said, let's change the tuner to Control effects A. So all we do to go in and find effects A here. There it is. And we can press enter. And now if we go back, you'll see that Control B is now effects A, and that'll come on. So that's how you select something. So let's quickly also show you how to save a patch once you've programmed it. Okay, I'll show you these two little buttons as well. These are also for things like if we look at our EQ, okay, we have, this is the first EQ on and there's one, there's 3, 4, 5, 6 different, 5 different EQs, and you'll see that number 4 is a 10-band EQ, and you can only see 5 bands. If we click along here, you'll see the other 5 bands. So these are touch sensitive. The screen is not touch sensitive. The controls around it are touch sensitive. Okay. So our 10-band EQ, now we can control all our parameters of any of our effects with the corresponding rotary encoders underneath. So for example, we have a mess around. Let's play the riff. You know. We also have a noise gate. Switch that on. There's 3 types: intelligent, noise gate, and noise reduction. Intelligent gate is really good, and then the corresponding rotary encoder underneath controls the amount, and then tapping that will switch it off. Again, you can see it on the app over here. Okay. Let's change the feel of this, shall we? Right, enough of that. Right, okay, so if we look at now, say, go home again, we've made changes to this patch, right? So let's say, for instance, well, should we save the changes to that patch? Maybe call it something else. The easiest way to do it, of course, is to use the app. You just tap on the icon there, and you can say, okay, hi there, and we'll call it hi there too, because I've made some changes, and it will save into 1A, but you can choose any location you like where to save it. Okay, so let's just save it as hi there too, and it'll change here as well. So now it says hi there too. The way to do this on the app is just as easy, although it's not as quick, if you know what I mean, because it's got like things. So what we do for this one is hit store, and now you choose here first where you want to store it. So you'll see it's changing, but we're going to leave it in 1A. Press it again, and we're on to where things. So we'll call this is our cursor that scrolls along. I don't know if you can really see this, but so I'll call this hi there to A. So once you enter this, you're into this mode. So I'm just going to enter that, and it jumps back to my cursor view now. Okay, and then all I have to do literally is press store, and it'll say confirm to store up here, confirm to save the current preset. Yes, and that is now changed to hi there to A, and you'll notice also on the app it's changed to hi there to A as well. Okay, like I said, let's choose a different preset. Now I'm going to use the bank controls. I'm going to press this to exit control mode. I'm going to bank up now to bank 30. I think it's around here somewhere. Bank 30. I'll know it when I see it. So just another patch. Right, Thrasher clean. So this is 32A. I'm going to hit Thrasher clean, which is the third preset, and this sounds like this. So I'm going to make a quick adjustment to this. I'm going to put a compressor in. Tube compressor. Let's put a bit of delay on. Nice. Let's check the reverb. Look at the reverb on here. So you've got controllers same for each of the effects. And now we could change everything from here though. So we can go, okay, look at all our reverbs. This is a nice one. Distortion reverb. Cool. Let's look at our... Let's see, changing our position again, just for fun. So let's put our reverb, our delay before effects B. So the delay, enter, exit the whole thing. And now I'm going to use the app to save it. And tap on that space, and I'm just going to call this Thrasher edited, and hit confirm, and it will change it here on the pedal as well. Okay, let's stop that. Okay, so after you know how it works now, right? You can basically navigate around this. So look, system menu. Let's hit system menu. These are all touch sensitive, like I said. You've got your input controls. Have a look at those. You press the encoder and you'll see that you can adjust the input level. You can turn it up, obviously. Let's do this. If your input level was a bit low, which ours is, so we'll leave it there. Okay, now this is where the back button comes in handy. If you go home, it will take you back to the main preset selection page, etc., etc. We go into system now, we go into input again. Pressing the back button will just take you back to the system menu. So here you have things like USB audio, you have the effects tail, and you can I have it turned on so when you're changing presets, it's seamless, it doesn't cut off the effect. So for a lot of things, that's, you know, probably a good idea. Okay, let's go back again. And then we have screen. Now I've got my screen turned really, really low because this camera, it's an iPhone 8. It doesn't like really bright stuff, as you can probably tell. So go back again. Then we've got MIDI control here. Okay. Then we've got, this is handy, Bluetooth lock, right? If Bluetooth lock is on, like this, you'll notice a little, on the app, a little lock has appeared as well. So if I just do it again, turn it on, turn it off. This means that making any adjustments on the app won't affect what's going on here. So if you're accidentally, you know, tweaking things on, you knock something on the app. Now, having an app is super handy, especially if you're a guitarist who likes the pedals on the floor. You might have a phone, or it works on the iPhone as well, by the way. You might have a phone or an iPad up higher on stage with you, where you can make some adjustments with the app instead of having to go back. Anyway, let's get access back to our app. Go back again. Then you have your info, which is your version. I think there's an updated version so far. And then you can reset the entire thing. So I don't want to do that. Okay. Also, there's a very useful feature on this. Where it says control and output, if you press them both together, this will go out. This means that this is now have certain parameters locked. You can still change preset, but you won't be able to make adjustments. And it saves you making any... You see, I can't accidentally switch on an effect, whereas if I have this highlighted, I can turn on my drive. But as soon as you turn on a drive, as soon as you select it, it switches that effect on. So having that lock feature is extremely useful. So let's bring that back out again and go back. We also have drums that you can play along with. So start, you can select different patterns. I think there's about 40 of them. Yeah. Okay, you've got your level, you've got your tempo control. Okay, so this is tap. Okay, and this is stop. Very simple indeed, easy peasy stuff to know. You know you have a tuner. We've seen this, in fact, on this particular patch, 32C, you'll see that Control A is effects B and Control B is the tuner. So if we enter kind of control mode, we can switch our tuner on like this, switch off effects B. You know, so cool beans. Where's effects B? There. Right. Okay, and exit control mode, go back again. Now we have a looper. Now it's a 60-second looper. It's very cool. 60-second. You can overdub as much as you like. I'm going to do a separate video for the looper, but I am going to tell you how it works. So very simple. You have start. So it's now looping, right? You have stop. Okay, so we recorded nothing, so there's nothing there to play. You also have effects. So Banksy is effects. You won't hear it until it you know, there's a loop in there. In fact, what we'll do is let's just create a little loop with that riff. So now it's recording, and we've got up to 60 seconds of record time. We record a couple of loops here. Stop. I'm going to stop this now. So we've got our playback volume here and our record in volume there. It's going to loop back around now. So now if I press Control C, that's reverse. Let's press it again. Let's press this now, and this will go green. That means we can go and control. We can go, sorry, not control. We can choose a different preset to loop again over. If we just scroll around the screen while it's blue, you'll see the next thing is record volume, playback volume. So if we enter, we could turn that up. Exit again, we could have the record volume louder, and then we can go in and change the type of effect. So we have half speed, and this won't affect the loop being recorded over the top of it, for example, right? We can double speed, and effects exit. So let's do back onto the reverse, and then you could go and choose a different patch to overdub. Oops, I need to press it and it's green. So now we're overdubbing that. So, you know, so it was. And let's just clear that out. But you get it. It really what needs its own tutorial to guide you through it a bit better, to make more sense. Okay, what we got now? Control. We've looked at control. This is how you set your control up. And this here is how you set your output for your XLRs. Now, before I go, I've gone through most of what I want to go through. Let's just go home. I'll quickly show you the back. Yeah. So we have XLR balanced outputs here. Okay. We have a ground lift if you've got some noise. We have a USB-C for connecting to your computer. We have headphones in, auxiliary in. This is for another effects pedal. I'm going to show you just before I go how you set the pedal as well. Effects pedal, left and right outputs, so stay outputs because like the effects like delayed ping pongs and stuff like that. Then we have a that's where you plug your guitar in, main input, but that's where the iPad's plugged into with that app. MIDI in, on and off, and a PowerPoint. Okay, cool beans. I'll just put that down there again so we can see our app. Right, I think more or less that's it. This here, expression. Now, you saw on the back you can plug another pedal in and have another expression pedal or momentary switches and stuff like that. This one is, I think, is expression A. Let's press this. It's expression 1, this is. Okay, so you hit expression and you're into expression 1. Now, I don't think I can I? I think I might be able to actually control. Yeah, with the app, I can set this up with the app, but enter. Calibration is like, you know, you set your calibration with that. That's in the manual. It's easy. Function, you'll see, is drive, and you've got the amount of drive, right? This can be set different one for every single patch. So you can set a volume for one patch, a wah-wah for another patch, the delay time for another patch. It doesn't matter. It's easy to set up as well. So for example, if I hit on the thing expression and I go to, let's see, expression on would be drive, or we've got like different things, drives, type metal. We could go with the delay and feedback. I think that's how you set up. Set X expression on, but you also can change it here as well. And again, tone, volume. So you select what you want to control, and then you just right, expression off. Brilliant. Sorry, we'll do expression off first. So you'll see expression off. It's set along the top here, off and on. Look, so expression off could be reverb room mix. So that could be that. And then if we go to the top here, and do we get over to that? I'm guessing it's this. Expression on, we can control, yeah, you see how it works? You can control, say we could go ping pong, feedback. You can see it changing here. It's very cool. Anyway, there you go. That's how all that's set. Let's just go home, exit all that stuff. And guys, there you go. That is a pretty good look at everything you can do with the Arena 2000, the Arena 2000. It's awesome stuff. I'm going to give you a proper sound demo with the guitar, but like I said, for this one, it was really more about learning how to use the thing. There are some incredible patches in here. I'll play out with a couple for a minute or so. And bless you. Thank you for watching. Let me just get back onto our screen here. You can also select all your feedback and stuff and patches and feedback. You could go on to Moon Lead. What does that sound like? You can, you know, like... It's awesome stuff. One quick last thing, it has headphones on the back, as you've seen, independent volume for headphones, independent volume for XLR outputs, and independent volume for your normal outputs. Okay, guys, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon, and I will see you later. So I will be doing another one of these, but with, I'll use a guitar. I'm not a great guitarist, but you might want to hear it better with a guitar. And I will just go through patches and things, but that's so tempting just to start playing around with sounds and just going nuts. It's great. It's great. Also for synthesizers. Like you said, I'm passing my iPad through this now, so any synths or drums and stuff like that as well. Anyway, brilliant. I think I've covered almost everything that you need to know. If you look at it a couple of times, it's pretty straightforward. Anyway, yeah, marvelous. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys later. Ta-ra.